Guys, we're almost at the end of the game. Look at that. Look at it. I hope I don't have a concussion now that everyone else can. You win. You win some, you lose a few neurons. What was the name of that cheese that I liked? Feta cheese? Sylvia, I'm glad to catch you before business hours. I won't keep you long. I'm here as a professional courtesy, in my capacity as a host and sponsor for the competition. I know how quickly rumors spread in town. Perhaps you already heard about the last night breaking the guild hall? No, I hadn't. Is everyone okay? All is well. In the end, no one was hurt, and nothing was taken. But there is some indication that the intruder was attempting to steal the rare ingredient we set aside as a part of the grand prize. The Maven Bloom? The very same. That's why I wanted you to hear this from me. As a finalist, you are doubtless eager to know that the prize remains secure. And I can assure you that they do. I take the matter seriously. As we speak, I have a Cossack laying traps, and I've already commissioned a devilish clever lockbox from Saffron. Queen is even going to set up a curse. I'm not entirely clear on what it does, but what they're charging, it must be rather nasty. Well, you are definitely going all out. In truth, this isn't the first attempt that has been made. Someone has been testing the limits of our words ever since the Maven blood was brought back from Maven's castle. I should have realized before now that what they were after. With each passing day we are having more success sending heroes out into the wasteland. The spoils have been impressive. Yet the Maven Bloom's sample remain one of a kind. Hope you heroes are taking precaution out there. You don't want anyone get, I don't know, turns more graphite into an aim or anything. What? Haha! Damage, yeah, you. But you needn't worry, my people are highly trained, and the radiation that inundates the place has diminished significantly over the recent months. It seems the land is finally recovering from the fallout of that historic battle. What the hell was that? Did they send the nukes? It was so bad. Love to know what really happened all those years. Wouldn't we all know? Barabi was the only surviving witness, and he was so traumatized by the experience that he'll only be able to share some details. He wasn't even trained squire, you know that? He was just a local orphan, conscripted by the heroes after the Kraken attack. They needed a guide, and Robbie was drafted into the role. It will never happen today, not on my watch. I mean, the impact of liability, insurance, premiums alone is nothing short of a miracle. The poor child managed to walk all the way back in town in the wake of the disaster. He picked up the leads along the way. You know, it's why he's so firmly attached to it. He's generally a nice guy though, right? He got a little rude the other day. Well, no one gets to be that successful without having a strong competitive streak. That reminds me, Romy is competing this time. Who's judging the competition? Not to worry, have someone line up already. You'll like him. He's ethically unimpeachable, a public speaking dynamo with his finger on the very pulse of the market. Furthermore, he's graceful and light, with perfectly coiffed blue hair, frankly surprising upper body strength, and a nice smile. You? You, Baptiste? You're obviously talking about yourself right now. I can neither confirm nor deny. Great insight and adventure. Wow, we got all of them, all the traits. It's very nice. Lovely. Oh, I believe I managed to brew almost all the potion we need. Except one because it requires too much time. It's this one. Let's bottom them up. Master Radiation Tonic with +2 star. Well, it is what it is. We got one. And I don't think I can go over. Like, I don't have the ingredients, I believe. Or the magicians, so I need to upgrade. Superior Seeking an Anchor? What? Oh yeah, it was to unlock it there now. Master Workers Cure. We got 3 star for this one. We have it in a bag, guys. We have it in a bag. This one was to unlock the petrification one. And this one was to unlock Silence Cure, which we're going to need because we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. So the other thing I needed, what was that? There it is. No, actually, no, it's not this one. I'm gonna send him next time. Actually, I can send him right now, just to, you know, test the water. Test the water. It's the only high red I have. Oh god, this is bad. The other one's 40. Can I actually manage to get a masterwork with only these? 6, and we don't have enough. Obviously, it's always like this. Masterwork stamina potion. Yeah, that's it. I only need it for the heroes. I don't really need it to sell or anything. So let's give it a 4. I need more. I need more. 21 turns. Eee. 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 So much. What the hell? That's the best I can do. 4. Actually, we have so many dragon tails. I want it as soon as possible. So you're probably asking why I'm doing this thing. So it allows me to equip 6, maybe more. I don't remember precisely. 7. This case, more potion on their current adventure, which is a bloody a lot. And we're gonna ravage that place. It's the last thing I do. So, main objective: befriend with everyone, fudge everything else. I also get the new barrel, I guess. Yep, sounds about right. Do I even need this? Like, I'm kinda neglecting this because I don't feel like I'm ever gonna use it. Okay. Funny, I found it so funny that we're basically ranking mint the last one, even though it's the first card that we encounter. It's time to do our civic duty, Sylvia. What is it? It's a good thing you're wearing gloves. What is it? Please tell me it's nothing related with touching poop and stuff like that. Armed with a rags and bucket of liquid that sizzle and rolls, Mint leads Sylvia into the heart of a Rafta. They pause at first shop they see. While Sylvia holds the bucket, Mint dips a rag in the liquid and uses it to wipe down the door handle. Nothing can withstand a caustic saliva of the the hell? Mustachioed lizard, even has to eat the microbes. Okay. Does that also include this bucket? Because I think it's starting to smell. He's so strong that even the bucket decided to die. Oopsie, we better hurry as he hit as many spots as we can. True to the word, Mint speeds through the street, sterilizing as many door handles as possible. Oh, COVID changed people. When the seasoning saliva eats a hole in the bottom of the bucket, now only missing Sylvia boots, they call it a day. Whew, feels so good to do something normal. Well, normal for me. Cleaning door handles is normal? The hunt for legendary weapon has been eventful but exhausting. What's the latest? Me keeping an ear on file for rumors and finally heard a promising one about a masterwork sword. Sword? I thought you were looking for a hammer. Hidden in the heart of the forest. Tried to get a party together, but my guildmates are super wary of that part of the forest on account of the endless eerie fog. Cannot blame them. So I spent hours wandering around alone in the mist. I'm sure I was walking in circle at one point, but I didn't give up. Have up the blister to prove it. Do you ever? How did you come back? Actually, that's actually the question I want to ask. How did you manage to come back? You ever find the sword? Yeah, but it was totally rusted. Well, give it to Maktak then. I guess if you were ever looking to stash a blade away for a generation or two, you shouldn't leave it in the damp, mist-shrouded forest. At least I got my steps for today. That's looking at the bright side. I thought your glutes look nice. Must have been the old walking. Oh well, then I guess I won't complain. But to be honest, I hope I get my hands on something soon. I'm starting to have vision of myself as a wash-up wannabe. If I'm not careful, I could end up like the very first hero I ever met. Which is? Your first encounter with a hero didn't go well, I take it? Not for him. It was less than a year ago. I started working shift in the family warehouse. My dad's run a regional distribution hub, imports-export, mostly catnip. Wow, catnip is a big business, isn't it? Oh yeah, cat pirates buy in the bulk. According to the stories, they used to sail up and down at the coast, setting fires and causing mayhem. Regular, dependable access to catnip keeps everyone happy and at peace, which is why there was cause for concern when a man came to our door and claimed our camping storage facility had been infested by slimes. He pointed out telltale trails of goo all along the perimeter of the building. My dads were pretty panicked about it, but this guy, he was a licensed hero, he said, a freelancer troubleshooter looking for work. My dads were only too happy to pay him to take care of the slimes. As for me, well, you can probably imagine how excited I was. I followed him everywhere, hounding him with questions, watching him like a three-eyed ferret. That's how I discovered it was all a scam. The only slime in our warehouse were the ones he said to lose there. Oh, what a creep. You must have been so disappointed. Point of fact, I was furious, Sylvia. Really mad, I chased him off our property with a 1+ stapler. Then, without even stopping to think about it, I packaged the slime he left behind. My first battle, they were defeated handily. After that, I felt this surge of confidence and clarity. I knew I owed it to myself to give my childhood dream a shot, so I started looking for opportunities to make a move. When Rafta guild put out the call for recruits, I knew I found the opportunity I was looking for. You know, like that phony hero, you've been doing an incredible job. Yes, you did. Finding me logs. Well, let's be real, I can always do better. And what my quest is all about, gaining the power to level up. Then again, they say power corrupts. Yeah. What if I get my hands on a powerful weapon and it changed me? What if I go all dark mint? I'm sorry. I go all dark mint to destroy your worlds. Well, I have too much faith in you, mate. It could never happen. I'll keep you in check. It could never happen. You are too good to go bad. Isn't it dangerous to think that way though? Anybody can make a bad choice sometimes. I guess I'll cross the bridge when I come to it. So keep looking for a weapon? Yeah, I'm not a quitter. And sometimes it's not until you're back against the wall that you see what you're really capable of. That's when you break out the blitz. You know what I mean. What blitz? It's actually very good. You know I do. Good, I'll keep you posted on my quest, don't worry. I'm sure I'll have good news soon. So 14 interest damage, and you can use it it only costs 1 patience. Well, let's succeed, because I'm kind of curious if I actually managed to max out her ranking. Because it would be problematic if I didn't max it out and the last day I'll be like, God damn it! It just occurred to me that we're both in a business of curing people what ails them. I hadn't thought of that way before, but I guess. You soothe the voice, I soothe the potion. The juice. I got a point though, right? The potion replenishes health and shield against damage, and live music has the power to soothe the soul. The soul. I could use some soothing right now, actually, so let's hope this does the trick. Exceed leads Sylvia to the waterfront, where the temporary stage has been constructed and the battle of the bands is in progress. Sylvia never seen anything quite like it before. It's not just music. Each band employs magic in dazzling display of pyrotechnics, where there are laser light shows, phantasmal, backup dance and illusory fireworks. Well, there's a lot of stuff. And through it all, Sid just scowls. Is everything okay? You seem down. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a bummer. These things normally cheer me right up, but today's all just a stark reminder of how Odin cheers style over a substance. Which makes me question pretty much everything, actually. The time and effort I'm putting into writing a song of my own. Is that just vanity? Back home I have professional songwriters lining up to work with me. Maybe I should stick to what I'm good at, stop chasing windmills. What are you good at? Should I put my thoughts to music? Following dreams can be pretty tough. I'm at the no trying to write my own stuff. But I thought it was going well. I thought so too. I was so confident. In fact, that I dropped it in on an open mic night yesterday. I performed 2 songs. One of them was the original piece I've been working on so hard on. The other was something new that my manager sent me. The Ballad of a Green Beard, the Slime Slayer. It's every bit as juvenile and uninspired as it sounds, but of the 2 songs, Greenbeard was the clear favorite. I could give you the notes! I'm sorry that's sad. Screw the audience! Screw the audience! I'm sorry, that's hard. Getting that sort of feedback. Yeah, it's hard. I suppose it's necessary. I had a really solid idea, still. Something that hadn't been done before. I used all the convention of traditional heroic ballad. But instead of focusing on an action hero, I wrote about a regular everyday citizen. I wanted to show how average a woman is every bit as remarkable as a worthy of celebration as a muscle dude with a sword. That sounds pretty interesting. I thought so too, but the audience didn't know what to make of it. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised if I'm honest. But I'm disappointed. I was really hoping that crowd would prove me wrong. Instead, they confirmed that I've known all along. People don't want new any different. They want tried and true. So from now on, that's just what I'll give them. I don't know. You don't have to worry about me. Honest, I'm fine. I took a shot at something new and didn't work out, but I still have plenty to offer, including haggling tips. Remember a minute ago when I put my woos to songs? Admit it, that catchy tune had you hooked. Catchy tune, raise interest by the most recent raise interest amount. No, it's a double damage then. It's a double damage thingy. See if I raise a 50, you will give me another 50. I can use that haggling, sure, but I'd rather cheer you up. I must be taking to this hero gig, because the idea of smiting some monster is more than enough to cheer me up. If you really want to help, you could always kick some potion my way, and I can go all out and blow off some steam. Xene is planning her professional prestation out of monsters, but I think she'll be happy if she pours damage into her art. No worries, I'll have everything ready for you, my dear. I'll have everything ready. I'm overly prepared for this. So the last one is Luna. No, actually, I still have Luna. Should I push Luna instead? I'm so worried about this thing, because I felt that we were like in a good spot with him, but it is not. Let's go to the magic wasteland of Maiden, which you can clearly see on 15, 15, 15. This is actually just health potion. You don't need anything else. The radiation bit is the worst one, I believe. But like, why? It gives like 80. What's the point? You just power through all of them. That's literally what is gonna happen. Then we have Master Radiation Tonic. I should make more just in case. I thought I had more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I need more mana. This is a 8. Then I have like a medium high. There it is. 6. And the Masterwork Tolerance is the best. And look at that much stuff we can do. And you'll be like, oh, then what to do? Just give him Masterwork Stamina Potion. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Let's test this one. It takes 6. It's not even much. Done. Gone. It's 0. 0. Gone. Yeah. And enough is cough, but I'm prepared. You are super prepared. You're so bloody ready. That's it. This is perfect. And bye. Nice day for it. I hope we can get so much stuff so I can upgrade everything the next day. That would be wonderful. Just wonderful, you know. Anyway, let's do Luna. Why not? I kind of understand what's the purpose of Luna. Basically, she provide increased pricing when there's no good event that allows you to get, you know, good money. But it increases level every time, so it gets expensive. I think this is ordered to the buffer. The only problem with this is that I'm not gonna use it as often. And I also didn't need to use that. My energy's lagging today. Need caffeine? Regular ass caffeine? Isn't doing much for me right now. However, I'm not developing an immunity. You definitely have immunity, my dear. I was thinking of getting some exercise. It's more time consuming than an espresso, but the endorphin rush cannot beat. Luna pushes aside a curtain, revealing a corner of her office that is well stocked with gym equipment. She straps on 2 pairs of boxing gloves and gestures towards a sandbag that hangs from the ceiling by a chain. Do you mind holding my punching bag steady? I'll make a nice change. I work in retail means I am the punching bag. Sylvia plants her feet and does her best to hold the bag in place while Luna goes to town. It's more difficult than she expected. She finds her feet slipping, losing ground. She risks a peek, poking her hand out to watch Luna technique. She sees an absurd flurry of boxing gloves with 4 arms and manic energy. Luna is like a pastel cyclone of fists. I wanna get bet against you in a fight. Oh, I don't know. I don't like my odds against any kid that will punch back. Let the heroes pull aggro. I'm happy keeping my head down. Now, could I interest you in an ice-cold amphitheater? What is that? I got a grape, lemon, lime, and cashmere. Is that a stimulant and sport drink that is banned in 6 kingdoms? Sounds about right. Yeah, it's not easy to get hold of, but I just got a care package from home. My mom loves a challenge, and she does not love inter-kingdom trade restrictions. Okay, tell me more about that. Your mom sounds interesting. She's a fierce lady. There was this time in high school I got a B+ on history quiz. She sounds Asian. She gave you a hard time over a B+? Oh, she didn't say a word about it, but she somehow got her hands on my classmate Sol's quiz. Sol's the daughter of my mom's best friend, and she had aced the quiz. She even got an extra credit question right. So my mom ended up putting Sol quiz on the fridge, and I had to see the big bright eyebrows every time I went to the kitchen. Oh my god! I was like, well, she can, the regular say, oh, he's a B+, oh, there. No, she just went to someone else's daughter of your same classmate of yours that got the highest mark, print his fucking exam with the mark score and fucking post it on the fridge. This is just diabolic. At this point, I will not be surprised if your own fucking daughter disown you. This is trauma-inducing behavior. Wow. I was left to wonder if she wanted me to study it and learn from it, or if she was threatening me to replace me as her daughter. Wow, that's definitely going the extra mile. Oh, the extra mile? Darling, that's not an extra mile. This is circumnavigating Africa. This is not the whole fucking place. Like I said, she's fierce. Also, she makes the best banana bread you ever tried. Is the war winning, Sylvia? What about your dad? Well, he's the terrible baker. Okay. Aside from that, the two of them are in perfect alignment. Same values, same priorities, same mastery of psychology warfare. Both of my parents really pushed the importance of school, although they aren't big on learning for the sake of learning. Education was always a means to an end. My sibling had to get good grades so we could launch right into successful careers in law, medicine, or banking. Notice I didn't say anything about marketing. I always like a black sheep. Unpopular choice? I always like a black sheep. What's wrong with marketing first thing first? It's lucrative, from my point of view at least. There's nothing more attractive than a person who forges her own path. Well, don't get too excited. I was exactly a rebel without a cause of anything. My choice of career wasn't what they wanted me for me, but I did get a great job, offered from a major firm right out of school. So my parents didn't really have a problem until I decided to leave that firm and move to Rafta. I gave up a prestigious job with full benefits and clear upward mobility for a rough and tumble startup on the edge of the world. Sounds like Bezos. Bezos. He did that. Yeah, he did that. Well, when you put it down like that, it sounds awesome. I know, right? Sadly, they don't quite see it that way. To them, running a successful business in a frontier town is like being a dog who gets the best table scraps. Other dogs are jealous, sure, but nobody else is. They'll come around. Oh my god, I found Luna somehow relatable. They'll come around, what they're doing is impressive. They'll have to see that. I hope they do, because I want them to be proud. But I'm not willing to let them run my life. We fight and they get under my skin like no one else, but I've learned to keep my head down and do my own thing. Well, not... Just trust that one day they'll see the value of that what I do. After all, if they told me anything, it's that there is no use trying to live a stress-free life. Stress will find you. It always does. Sometimes it's better to face it head on, you know? Embrace the caffeine rush and power through the stress however you can. Discard up to stress, get stress. Discuss stress to get stress. I hear you, the only way out is true. That's true whenever you're trying to get fledgling business off the ground, or vying your pirate's approval. Or just angling the best table scraps, because, let's be real, blow it off your plate. My time is perfect, I know. Is it? I believe my time is the worst timing ever. Sylvia, I am on fire today! Stand back, I don't want to burn you. Okay. I can lose some of that energy. You've always been hot. You've always been hot. Though, and I'm not afraid of getting burnt. Well, my cheeks sure feel red hot at the moment. I only meant to say that I'm getting a ton of work done today. Seriously? I'm on a productive streak so massive they can probably see it from space. What's the secret to your success then? That's easy. You remember when I said you could use stress to your advantage? It turns out I really undersold it. I mean, the stress can help you a bit. Not a lot of stress. It can push your brain and body into overdrive. Dig deep and try it for yourself. I felt that. This is booming. If I had 75, it's 4 points. So you divide it for 4. If I had 80% stress, this will be like 20 multiplied by 5. Yeah. It's 100 interest rate. Wowzer. But yeah, well, I still have to reach that amount of stress, which is extremely risky because if I go over, if I get 100, it's game over. It's on the risky side, but it might be a good strategy. Very risky. Whereas for me, now do we have 7 minutes to spare? I thought we might step outside. 7 minutes? Wow. It's gonna be a quick ice cream, I guess. Thank you for joining me, Sylvia. I set this time aside to have a super important conversation with you. There's a little ominous and also very formal. What's on your mind? Is there anything to stress about, probably? Maybe. Oh gosh. Stick to the script, Luna. You just... Listen, I've noticed several instances of unmistakable flirtation. I know. I'm sorry, Luna. I was trying to be funny. Between you and me, I mean. However, I happen to know that you already have a significant other. Ah, I'd almost forgotten. You always do your homework. Ah, you know it's true. And today's assignment, I'm making sure you don't get yourself in hot water. I will never forgive myself if your attraction to me causes your problems at home. Your tempters you. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. That will be good, I think. I don't mean to be fussy, but communication and boundaries are so important to a healthy friendship. I read that somewhere. I don't have a lot of experience with friendship. There's part of me that's always trying to prove myself, to show I'm a story in some way, just to justify my very existence. It's different with you, though. You seem me at most, let's say, eccentric, and you always come back for more. Yeah, you let me so just by myself. Neuroses and all. I like your neurotic energy. It's charming. I appreciate your chill vibes. I like to think we balance each other out. But speaking of neuroses, our 7 minutes are up. I should get back to work. Goodbye. Sorry if it was a little awkward, but honestly, I feel a whole lot better now that I know where we stand. Thank you for, well, thanks for being you. And for letting me be me. And that's really it's all I wanted to say. Oh, Luna. You charming motherfucker. Okay, Exceed is done. We need Corsac, Luna, and... Oh my god, I hope I have enough time. This one is stressing me a bit out. Andrea, do I have every potion? In case they're gonna ask me one. I sure hope so. Because if I don't have one, well, you know what's up with this. It means that, oh, I don't have alertness. I believe Luna won. No, actually I haven't. I have everything. I don't know what to do now. Another of this. Okay, my soul has certain authority. Maturita. Storm the castle. We got 6. Lovely. That good? No, we got more than 6. This is actually very good for us. Well, see you tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye.